Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making buffalo wing. This is a very simple and easy recipe and we are going to make the buffalo sauce from scratch. Well, not really from scratch, we're going to make it the easy way. And then in another video, I will show you how to make it from scratch. To get started, we are going to grab our gloves. We already got our wings. If you look, the wings have three sections. You have the tail, the flat, and this part that almost looks like a drumstick. So what you really want to do is to cut them at the joint like that. Now we are going to season. So for the most part, you actually want wings dry. You pat your wings dry because the drier they are, the easier they are to fry. And here are some of the other ones. And then what we're going to do is to mix them all together. Remove this, season with a little bit of salt, and then we add a little bit of Cajun seasoning. And then we rub it into the chicken. Our wings are really dry. They're not wet. Another thing you can do is to prep these in advance by putting them in the refrigerator and letting them just dry out. It just makes for an easy cooking. So now what I'm going to do is to place these in the refrigerator for a few hours while I do other things. So I'm going to remove my gloves and place this in the refrigerator while I let it marinate and at the same time dry. In the meantime, we are going to start the buffalo sauce. So a pot. Now you can make this quick and easy recipe with any kind of hot sauce, Frank sauce, whatever you choose. But I prefer a little bit of heat and flavor. So I'm going to use sriracha sauce. And this is sriracha hot chili sauce. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to add a few in there. To this, I'm going to add some homemade powdered onion, homemade garlic powder. This is also homegrown and dried chili combination. This is a combination of habanero and jalapeno and some Thai pepper. So this is really hot. And this is some dry parsley. And to this, I will add a few dabs of Worcester sauce, just about a tablespoon, and some paprika, just a tad bit. And we will add 1 stick of butter. But that's after we have cooked it in the stovetop for a little bit. In the meantime, we're going to go over to the stovetop and cook this. All right, we are going to stir this all together and we allow it to boil. Or at least that's to simmer. Once it starts to simmer, we can then add 1 stick of butter, which is about half a cup. Now, the essence of the butter is to take away some of that heat. You can also add a little bit of white vinegar to this, if you please. At this point, you can just do you and add whatever it is that tickles your taste buds. Now that it's simmering, we're going to turn it down. And then we'll add our 1 stick of butter. We'll just mix until the butter melts completely. If you want it thicker, what you could do is once the butter melts, you can let it simmer for some time. The whole essence of the butter is to make it thicker, and also you don't want to cook it so much so that it begins to separate. You just don't want to cook it enough till it thickens. That is our sauce. Our sauce is ready, and we are just going to set it aside and start with our chicken. After marinating our chicken for several hours, they are ready. We left them, went about our business, and we're going to fry this in olive oil. The chicken is going to be fried at 335 to 375 degrees initially, and then if we need to, we'll probably do a double fry. So come on out, let's go and get started. Our oil has heated up to our required temperature and we are ready. We want to fry them without crowding the pot. We want to make sure that this fries really well and it's crispy. We want it crispy on the outside, yet soft in the inside. And that is achieved by frying them in batches. And let's check our temperature. We are at about 360 degrees. So we're going to start. We're going to take some of the chicken wings and drop them slowly. The whole idea about putting them in the refrigerator after drying them out is so that they don't splatter as much. And the key to this is that you don't want to fill your pot too much with the oil because you don't want it to overflow while you're frying. I use olive oil because it has a higher smoke point. I just don't like seed oil. You're better off cooking with something that is healthier for you. Yes, I do know that the extra virgin olive oil are very expensive. But then again, you have to think about it this way. If you can put premium gas in your car, why can't you feed your body the best? Anyhow, back to what we're doing. So we want to just leave it and let it run. You really don't want the temperature to decrease, so you're gonna cover it to maintain that degrees. And this is how I like it. So we're gonna take this out
and place it on a drying rack.
now, if you did not season your wings, this would be the best time to actually add a little bit of seasoning to it while it's hot. But I seasoned mine. No need for extra seasoning. And then we'll fry the rest. And one of the reasons why I fry in a Dutch oven is because the Dutch oven helps maintain the temperature. And then I cover it with parchment paper on top so that there will not be any liquid sipping. So that way the temperature is maintained. This is looking really good. This is our final batch.
It is done.
Take it out and put it on the rack. Looks amazing and smells amazing. And we are going to turn off the heat and put everything together. Our buffalo sauce is ready. Oh my God, this is so good. It has way too much flavor. It tastes amazing. It has a lot of heat because I put a lot of heat in it, but it is amazing. Once you've tried this, you can't go back. I'm telling you, this tastes much richer, much flavorful compared to the things you buy in the store, which tastes like a whole bunch of vinegar with salt. It's quite salty, but this is actually very flavorful. Look at how creamy it is. Wings are done. They smell amazing. We are going to put them here. Then we are going to toss our homemade sauce on it. You want to start with a little bit
Of the sauce.
mix together. You can also toss it. You mix it until all the wings are covered. And we are ready to serve it. We are done. It smells amazing. Now for the taste test. Oh my God, this is so good. I'm gonna take this. There's no point eating this with a fork. The best way to do this is if you just twist it and you take the first bone out. The sauce is great. Look at that. We're just about to taste it. You can't help but lick your finger. This is that finger licking good. I'm not kidding. No, I'm gonna try one of these. Look at how rich.
That is.
This is why I have to work out every day because I love food. The seasoning is so perfect. It is so amazing. It has a little bit of heat. If you don't like hot spice, then don't bother with the pepper. Just go with everything else but the chili. The dog is busy looking at me. Don't worry, I'm gonna give him some, but not the one with all these seasoning in it. And then with the carrot, it takes it over.
To the next level.
I'm telling you, this is so easy to make if you plan ahead, especially marinating your chicken. But once you've tried this at home, anybody tells you to order wings from any store, you'd be like, what? I don't think so. I can make it at home better. If this video has been of value to you, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you will be notified when we upload new video. This is Dr. Okeke. Thank you. God bless. Stay safe and eat healthy.